been doing real estate for about 25 years now. I used to be homeless, and an ex-girlfriend said, maybe you should give real estate a try. So I thought, yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. And I grabbed the yellow pages and rang everybody in there, and nobody would give me a job. Eventually a lady from Killarney Vale gave me a job, and she said, off you go and door knock. And every day I used to door knock and just ask people if they wanted to sell their house.
You and I, we one desire, playing with wildfire. We're burning on tonight.
But for the first year and a half, I didn't have a car. So I used to just walk every day, street to street, suburb to suburb, and I just used to ask people if they'd sell. After about a month of getting into it, I rang my best mate and I said to him, I'm going to be the #1 agent in Australia, and that's never left me. I've always worked towards that, and every day when I'd be letterbox dropping for years and years and years, I'd always say to myself, I will be #1, I will be #1, I will be #1. Then I ended up becoming that.
I think Matt is amongst the best negotiators I've ever come across, and that's a combination, I think, natural intuition. He's been doing this for a long time, and he's just got a great sense of timing. And integrity is critical. He's got a great rapport with the people he's dealing with.
Come lay me down.
And thirdly, he's learnt skills. He's worked very hard over a long period of time to develop the skills to maximise price. So I think there's a combination of things, but when it comes to negotiation, he's right at the top.
When you're dealing with a client, the thing that's most important is the trust level. They can only make a decision on the information that we give them. So when I deal with people, I make sure that that information is really precise and it's real, but then I add to that my instinct. But I always think, how can I get them from here to here to here so the outcome exceeds what they want? That doesn't always happen, but that's my aim every single time. And the strategy around that is the thing that I bring.
So long, but it happened all before.
I really love the Central Coast because it just suits who I am. I surf every day, I surf with my son. Everyone's just so casual and cool. We get a nice flow of people coming up from Sydney, but the property is really good too. It's got expensive homes, it's got lower end homes and everything in the middle. We've got rural, so I just like the vibe of the whole place.
Me alone, here amongst the stars.
Many years ago we were offered the first McGrath franchise and we took it straight away, and we left behind all of our previous business equity or business position. And the reason that we did that is we just love the brand so much because of what it stands for. The philosophy in McGrath is clean business, and it's about doing the right thing by people, total transparency, and just delivering on what we say. And we love that. We love what John's built, and also we love his philosophy. He's inspired us to become better business people, and we've built a better business because of McGrath. Quite often I'll sell homes for people or families that have owned them for 30, 40, 50 years. And those families choose me a lot of the time because there is a plan around selling their home. There is depth of experience. We have 120 people that work with us. We've got 60 agents. We've got 5 offices. I think I work the hardest out of everyone. So, and what that means is, like, I work around the clock for when I deal with somebody, they've got me. They've got all of me. I'm so all in on the end result that it's like, whether it means driving a contract to Sydney at 11 o'clock at night or turning up to sweep a driveway at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm there. I'm doing it, my team's doing it, and that work ethic and care, they match, like they're equally the same, and that's why the results are good, because we are all in on it.
I've known Matt for probably 10, 11, 12 years, I'd say. In that time, I've worked with him both as a potential buyer, as well as someone providing architectural advice to his clients directly. Matt has this amazing ability to be able to really draw out from people what it is that they're looking for. I haven't seen anyone else on the coast who's been able to do that. and very quickly work out what it is that people are after. It seems to be more about getting the right fit for those people. And as a result, you tend to find that a lot of his clients come back and there's repeat work over time.
I've had a lot of bumps in life and it's taught me a lot of lessons, and I truly believe that if you work your backside off, you do the right thing by people, and you just give it 110%, it always works out properly. It always works out the way it's supposed to.
And he's actually one of the guys that trains other people in the industry. People come to him to get tips that are just joining the industry that want to know what has he learned. So he stood the test of time, and I think that counts a lot when you're selling a property.
I get asked to do a lot of public speaking these days, and a question that always comes up is, why real estate? And I don't really know the answer for that, but one thing I do know is I'm just as excited today as the day I started. And that to me says I'm on the right path. And I think the thing I love the most is genuinely helping people achieve their goals. And I think if you do that enough, eventually you end up achieving your own goals.
You and I with one desire, playing with wildfire.
You just got to have enough hunger to keep going. And I want to leave you with this thought. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. That's it.